ElectraCast. When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for July 14th, 2026.
The Senate introduced 25 bills and 2 resolutions, while taking action on legislation affecting older Americans, national defense, the federal judiciary, and public service. One of its most significant accomplishments was passing the Older Americans Act Reauthorization Act, extending funding through fiscal year 2030 for programs that provide meals, transportation, caregiver support, senior centers, and other services that help older Americans live independently. The Senate also recognized June 2026 as Great Outdoors Month, commemorated the 70th anniversary of the United States Forest Service Institute of Pacific Islands Forestry, and congratulated the Carolina Hurricanes on winning the 2025-2026 Stanley Cup. National defense was another major focus, as senators attempted to begin debate on the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2027, the annual bill that funds the Department of Defense, military construction, and defense programs, while setting military personnel levels. However, the Senate failed to advance to formal debate after a cloture vote fell short. The chamber also confirmed Matthew A. Schwartz to the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, approved 19 Coast Guard promotions to the rank of admiral, and welcomed Darline Graham as the newest senator from South Carolina. Meanwhile, Senate committees examined the Supreme Court's budget, reviewed senior Defense Department nominees, discussed national security in the Western Hemisphere, and explored how patent laws should apply to emerging technologies like artificial intelligence and biotechnology. In the House, lawmakers introduced 32 public bills and 1 resolution, while approving several measures with nationwide impact. Representatives passed the Common Sense Act, which would end production of the penny and require cash purchases to be rounded to the nearest 5 cents, affecting consumers, businesses, and the United States Mint. They also approved the Failing Bank Acquisition Fairness Act to place new limits on special merger exceptions involving failed banks, and passed the Sunshine Protection Act to make daylight saving time permanent. Another notable action was the passage of the Protecting Privacy in Purchases Act, which would prevent payment card companies from requiring merchant category codes that specifically identify firearms retailers, impacting financial institutions, retailers, and firearm purchasers. Beyond legislation, House committees continued work on a wide range of issues, advancing bills related to nuclear energy, environmental policy, and water infrastructure, while holding hearings on artificial intelligence, Federal Reserve monetary policy, medical education, small business innovation, and the fiscal year 2027 budgets for the Supreme Court and the Small Business Administration. Together, the day's work reflected Congress's continued focus on defense, the economy, public services, technology, and government oversight. Those were the key activities of July 14th, 2026 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate and review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Music by Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Nicholas Mrla.
ElectraCast.